Hello folks, Jerry and welcome back to Racing Rivals, and today it's time for another episode of the Racing Rivals car dealers because, well, I spent another $100 on this game because I apparently have nothing better to buy, so we're gonna go ahead and see what I got with that money. Now anyways, the reason why I'm spending so much money on the Racing Rivals is because my PayPal is about to get limited in a few days, and after that it's gonna take around a month to actually get unblocked, I guess, because, you know, PayPal takes their fucking time, so there is that. Anyways, I bought a shitload of cars today, also traded for some, so let's go and see what we bought. Now first up we have the, well, S-Class NISMO, and this car, I just love it, especially because of those rims. This is actually the reason why I got it in the first place. I always wanted a GTR NISMO with those rims. I actually had a matte red one, I think I traded for it, but then I traded it away, and I regret that, to be honest, but still, this is a nice replacement. I'm probably gonna keep it. I mean, it doesn't have any other rims, but then again, if, you know, it had more rims, I would just keep those on because they look so amazing. Also, it's 68 tuned, so that's always nice. Next up, we have another GTR NISMO with first place rims. These ones aren't really a personal favorite of mine, but this car is 63 tuned, so there is that. Also has, you know, no NOS because it's 63 tuned, and the other one I think does actually have NOS because it's optimal for the 68 tune. Anyways, no other first place rims, but then again, you know, these rims look pretty dope on it, so there is that. I guess I might make a tuning video if I actually keep this for longer than expected. Next up, we have the Javelin Race Edition, one of the newer turf cars, and I believe that the guy who sold me this actually said that this car actually has the world record for this car in the 6050 lobby, which I'm kind of skeptical because I have seen multiple, you know, cars painted red with those rims, you know, being cloned, but oh well, I guess I'm gonna take his word for it. So apparently this car really good for turf tuning, and well, I mean, I don't know, I kind of like it, but then again, this is one of the least appreciated new turf cars, so I don't know. But it does look pretty unique, I'm gonna give it that much. It actually looks pretty fucking awesome from the back, I really do like that. Anyways, next up we have RWB, Raminchra. I mean, yeah, this is pretty much a must, you know. You gotta have a few fucking RWBs for sale every now and then because, you know, actually the suspension, I'm not sure if I checked that. Yeah, there you go. I kind of figured that that would be a thing, but anyways, well, it's matte white with gem rims and underglow. That's really all there is to it, you know, just another RWB, but it does look pretty amazing. Next up, this is actually the turf Challenger GT2 because that pin on the front of the car, as you guys can see right there, is actually red. I guess I can zoom in on that if I can actually manage to do that, like right there, as you guys can see below the light. It's red, and in the crate ones it's black, so that's one thing to keep in mind. And this one is fully gemmed, you know, 200 gem paint, 250 gem rims. Does it actually have more rims? I wonder. No, it doesn't appear like it, but then again, you can only put one set of rims on the car at a time, so there is that. Next up, another NSXRR. I actually had 4 of these today, then I sold one, so there is that. But this one appears to be 63 tuned, which that's always nice. I wonder if it has any rims. Probably not, seeing how, you know, it has WW rims on it, and let's face it, if it had better rims, then, you know, it wouldn't have WW rims on it, so there is that. With a supercharger, that's weird, but I don't know, I don't really know much about turf tuning and the NSXRR because I just tend to run the maxed, and I might pink slip this one. Probably not. I'm just gonna keep it at this tune and then eventually sell it. Next up, another car that's turf tuned, the SRT Hellcat, and ooh, it actually has first place rims as well. I completely forgot about that, and well, nothing really to say about it. Does it have NOS? Yeah, it does. Supercharger as well. That guy likes to keep superchargers on his car, which is of course on some cars it's not a bad thing, so there is that. Next up we have a few, well, 2 stock cars. This is the Corvette DP. I already have a maxed version of this. It's gonna take a couple of days to actually max out, so there is that. I guess I can might as well point out that for that reason I also bought some others, so I'm probably gonna buy more eventually. But DP, the fastest turf in the game, you know, kicks ass, and That's really all I have to say about it, to be honest. Next up, we have the AMG CLK GTR, which it's one of my you know, more one of my more favorite turf cars, I guess. You know, until I had to actually just launch it, and it kind of went to shit. But I still do kind of like it. I put turbo on this car because, you know, otherwise it's not too fast maxed. I think it's like 1675, which is pretty shit for an R2 class car being maxed without, you know, NOS or conversions, or just, you know, I'm gonna put a turbo on it because no one's gonna turf tune this anyway. So that is that. Next up, we have a few Koenigseggs, which are not the new 1-to-1s because I already have a. Well, one is on hold. I sold the blue one already for some fucking reason. I don't know why I didn't keep it. I guess the guy kind of wanted it, so I just sold that. But anyways, we have an Agera here. Let's check for the first place rims. Nope, no luck. Okay, I mean, you know, I'm still gonna max it out, and will I pink slip this? Yeah, probably not. Next up, we actually do have a maxed one, which is always nice. You know, obligatory first place rim check. Nothing this time around either. Okay, but this one's maxed already, which is a nice little added bonus. And well, this car actually does have first place rims. Unfortunately, you know, it doesn't really match the color scheme, but it's first place rims. I mean, you can't really complain about it too much, but it's not maxed, which is, you know, I guess I'm gonna max it out. I have fucking 41 mil, I can do it. And then we have a maxed Agera, which is a maxed Agera, first place rims. Yeah, not really happening, but you know, whatever. Another Hellcat. I wonder if this actually has first place rims. I didn't check. Plus, you know, it has via rims, so it kind of looks like, you know, one of those fucking lowrider cars from the late 80s with all with its boxy design and such. So I don't know, it kind of does look pretty pretty good. You know, I'm not a huge fan of the lowriders, but yeah, this one kind of works. Next up, a Bentley GT3, because I'm probably gonna end up pink slipping this, and if I don't, then I'm gonna sell it, which is probably more reasonable because, you know, I like money. Everybody likes money. If you don't like money, then I guess you don't like money. I don't know what there really is to say about it. Then next up, we have a donation actually. So thank you to Ford F250 XLT for donating this. Apparently he's quitting the game, so he gave me a few cards, and this is actually a turf card, so holy shit, thank you. This actually used to be one of my favorite turfs in the game, and it still is, probably because, you know, it has that nostalgic feeling to it, and yeah, it just looks so stealthy from the front with, you know, those blacked out headlights. It definitely kicks ass. Anyways, next up, another Bentley. You know, really too much to say about it. No first place rims, I already checked, but I guess you can might as well, you know, hope for a miracle. Not happening. Okay, it's maxed as well, which is, you know, always nice. Next up, another donation from the person that donated me the Mustang Race Edition. This is maxed as well, and I might actually pink slip this if the launch isn't too tricky. We're gonna see about that, but okay, two more cars. So first up, we have the Nissan Silvia. Well, first up, I mean, this is, you know, second to last car, but whatever. Nissan Silvia are always good to have. This one does have NOS, but it doesn't really matter because, you know, it's a fucking Nissan Silvia. Everyone wants one. So there is that. I wonder if it actually has any other rims. I don't think it has first place rims because I did check on this car already. Yeah, red lines work as well. You know, goes nicely with the black color of the car. I didn't actually know that this was a stock color on the car. That's odd. Anyways, let's go ahead and go into the final card. And this is 56 tuned, and it is donated by yet again Ford F250 XLT. So thank you for that. And if I actually do turf again, I will definitely, you know, give this car a go. So there is that. So this is pretty much what I spent 100 bucks on, and I mean, it's a few really nice cars in there, and I'm probably gonna just end up selling them. And I'm probably gonna buy more shit because I have like 200 more bucks to spend before my PayPal goes to shit, and I have around 2 days. So you know what, maybe you can expect another episode like this. For me, the car which I'm definitely gonna keep from this bunch is the one we started off with, which is the GTR NISMO with the LA Scion FRS spec rims, because oh my god, just look at it. It just looks fucking beast, mate. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more episodes like this, let me know. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.